In this video, I want to talk about the calendar that comes with EasyAs. If you look on the main screen here, you see an icon called Calendar. If I click that, the EasyAs calendar will come up. If you have a look under each date, you see it has the word New. You click that to add a new entry into the calendar. And if you have a look up the top here, you will see that the number 3 happens to be in red. That's because it's the 3rd of August today. Whatever the current date is, it will always appear in red, so it makes it easier to find. So let's assume that on the 18th of August, I have to contact the tax department, reference sales tax report that I had to send in. So I might click the 18th of August and you will see this screen pops up. Now all that basically gives us is the information about whatever the entry is going to be. And if you have a look up the top here, this box here appears in green. That's because that box is mandatory. So I'm going to enter contact. So I've just mentioned contact tax department. Now if I wanted to put some more notes down here, I could mention reference the sales tax report. Okay, so I click close and it takes us back. And now if we see on the 18th, we see it's got a comment here now, and an actual comment says contact tax department, because whatever you write in this box here is exactly what's going to appear here. That's it. There's nothing more to discuss about the calendar. Obviously, if we click the calendar, you'll see at the top here, you can actually go to whatever month you want to have a look at. You can actually switch between years, so you can forecast a whole 12 months worth of special dates. If you have special times you've got to do things for the government, or special events that are coming up that you want to record in your calendar. So when you come in of a daytime, of a morning, you can go, okay, what's on this week, or what's on today. Obviously, if you have a look here up the top here, I've got a comment here that an invoice was due. So you can actually make invoices due if you have clients that you issue invoices to and you give them a period of time which to pay. You can actually enter that into the calendar, and there's a very quick way of doing that. Let's say that this customer here, I gave them 30 days to pay. Now I would just enter number 30 here and it would add 30 days to this date. Now this is the 20th of the 4th, so that was an old invoice, but I'm just going to add 160 days. Okay, that gets me into August, so we can see that. If I click this icon right here, that icon will add that date for this invoice to the calendar. Let me try that. So it came up and said it was done. Now if I click the calendar, this is we can actually access the calendar in EasyAs from almost any screen. We can access it from the invoice screen, we can access it from here. See, we can access the calendar from almost any screen. So if I click that now, we'll notice that on the 10th, we have an entry, due invoice 5010. We can go back to the invoice screen and have a look for entry 5010. If I put them in order, then I can make it easy to find it. 5010, and we can look at that and go, that invoice is due today. There's not much else I need to discuss about the calendar. I think it's pretty basic.